From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New England Patriots. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Foxborough. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, it's Hampton. Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field in the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. Calling a gain of a yard. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They're going to throw. May. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Hey, what's up? Crazy. Crazy.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, what's up?
From the shotgun, it's May. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
What's up? Hey, what's up? 5.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Lady, what's that?
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 2nd down and 4.
Here goes tonight.
He's going to try and take off with it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
From the shotgun, May with it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You got tonight. Lady, what's that?
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Lady, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Patriots are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Patriots 7, Chargers 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And finally he's out of bounds, but how about that return? All the way inside the 20 and into the red zone.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Quick throw here to Johnston. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Hampton. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Set.
Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers have regained the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 10-7.
Patriots 7.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one. But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Throwing here is May. Got man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. The Patriots at a woeful 1-12 on the year. Yeah, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
From the gun, it's May. He finds Douglas complete. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here goes tonight.
Caught left side, Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 37. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
To the air, May. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
Here's the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Here.
Here's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Chargers 5-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense. But when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
The extra point now for Borregales. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Chargers 10.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Herbert now. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hampton. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. A fourth down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful enough to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
What's up? Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us. Keep rolling.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this one too low.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, what's up? Good.
Here's a give up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this offense on 3rd down today can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding Gray on the out route. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see some...
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Drake Jackson. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Hey, what's that?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, what's that?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Crazy, crazy.
They'll set up to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Lad McConkey, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 17-14.
17. Patriots 14.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
10 yards.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Hey, what's that?
They're going to look to throw. He's got it to Williams. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
On play action, May. He finds his man, complete. That's Contreras. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right, here we go. Hey, let's push it in here, baby. Hey, what's that?
They'll look to throw again. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Pats will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Chargers 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. The final shot before the break for Herbert. That is caught. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
3rd and 2.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Looking to throw. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, what's that?
May going to bat this one forward. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Deion Henley there on the tackle. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
And this pass caught by Gray. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
To throw, it's May. Wide open receiver complete. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Hey, expect some pressure now. They may try to heat us up.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
We'll try again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuffed behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Hey, five.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted.
Hey, what's that?
4th down. Here's May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Williams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Patriots 28, Chargers 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
25-yard line.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Down at the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Hampton. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now it's Herbert. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
He finds his man, complete. That's Contreras. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Crazy, crazy.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's that? 5.
To the air, May. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go, Sonat. Hey, what's that?
They'll find Williams on the slant. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 4. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 4. Right side, and he finds Gray. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Hey, what's that? Torpedo.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
35. Chargers 23.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On the give, this is Hampton. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. Still going. Touchdown, LA! Omari and Hampton, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Here's May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's May. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
They'll throw with May. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Herbert now. And he comes back with one complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
First down.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing, Herbert. Complete to Johnston here.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
That's another Chargers first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Here's 1st down.
Set. Ready.
Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
380.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Omari and Hampton with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chargers have taken a fourth-quarter lead. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
5. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
He's back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll look to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Back to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Oh, what a play. You got to use one of those timeouts.
This is 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, five.
Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to... Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for L.A., it's just their 3rd win on the campaign as they move to 3-11 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for New England, the rough season continues as they've plunged to 1-13. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
70, Hawk 70. Shut up! 70 Timberwolf. Let's go now. Down. Cowboy 80. Go. Here we go. Here we go. 60 bison. 60. Let's go. Let's go now. Come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. 60 bison. Ready? Down. 19 type. Second. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go. Ready? 70 Timber, go. Let's go now. Panther 60. Set up. Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80. Shot. Ready. Let's go. Ready. Shut up. Hut, hut. Set. Ready, ready. Down. Bronco 80. Let go. Ready, ready. Viking 18. Go. Come on, set. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Get up. Here we go, shot. Hup. Let's go now. Hut, hut. Set. Ready. Let's go. Ready, ready. Set up. Let go. Set. Go.